Good morning, happy Friday. I am here to share with you the results of a poll that I posted earlier this week, and that was whether y'all thought losing weight is mostly about nutrition or is it mostly about exercise. And the results are in, and I wanted to share those with you and to also kind of back it up with some personal thoughts that I had on that. So now I know that it's all about a balanced approach to your nutrition and exercise, especially if you're on any kind of a health journey, weight loss journey, that sort of thing. And there are so many other factors that will have consequences to affect your progress or lack of. And I wanted to share my thoughts on the poll was, if you just had to choose one, nutrition or exercise. I know there's so many other things involved, but I just wanted to ask about those too. And the results are in. 100% of you think that if you had to choose between the two, the results lie in the nutrition. And I was so happy to hear that. I don't know if it's because you've been following me, because you knew that from your personal journeys. I don't know where that answer came from, but I'm pleased as punch to see that that's what you guys thought. And here is why I believe that that's where the greatest opportunities lie. It kind of surprised me that y'all said that, because last time I posted something like this, a similar question a few months ago in the socials about not being able to out-exercise bad eating, I kind of got my hand slapped a little bit by a couple of followers. And I'm not really sure that they read the entirety of what I had posted, because I was not excusing exercise. I will never be someone who backs that thought. But it was more about, you can go and burn your time in the gym and come home and eat bags of chips, which is what I have seen with a lot of the people that I've worked with. They think that just because they go to the gym, it kind of affords them the ability to drink as much as they want, eat as much as they want. That was the point I was making. So I'm never one to say don't exercise, ever, ever, ever. So I by no means ever say that exercise is not important. Please hear me say that. Good health is all about exercise and nutrition and hydration and sleep and mindset and etc. It should all be in place to positively impact your health, right? It's all in balance. But in my opinion, the thing for greatest impact lies in the nutrition part. So if you're someone who really hasn't been taking care of any of those aspects that I just mentioned, if you're not really sure where to begin, I encourage you to start with your nutrition. Okay, there's lots of opportunities for that. What does that mean? That means that you can eat more whole foods, closer to the source, the better. Less salt, watch your salt intake. Get rid of a lot of prepackaged foods. Less sugar, less diet sugars, the chemical kind that you can barely pronounce on the back of the label. Yeah, those are the kinds of things that you can kind of tweak. And I highly recommend not beginning with all of them all at once. Like, pick one. Pick one that you think is sustainable to do for the week. Pick one that's not super overwhelming, and one that you know that by the end of the week that you will feel really good about yourself, because that's going to give you momentum to continue on some of those other things. So getting back to fueling your body with foods that are designed to optimize their functions is what's going to serve you best in the long run. So are you doing all those things right? How are your portions? Do you have any clue how many calories you consume in a day? And I am not one here to say to always count your calories. I think that can be kind of detrimental in a lot of ways if you're doing that day in and day out and you've not been prescribed that by your doctor. By all means, follow what your doctor says. But a lot of times it can become obsessive, and having been down that road, sometimes that can backfire a little bit. But do you have an idea of how many calories you consume in a day? If you don't, I would highly recommend tracking that for a couple of days, not for an entirety of a month or so, but just to get a feel, because I think you may be surprised. Do you snack frequently? Are you tuned into your hunger cues? Do you really understand what it means to be hungry? And do you understand it's okay to feel hungry? It's all right. Maybe you're just thirsty, because our body can signal hunger with our thirst. So just ask yourself those kinds of questions if you're not really sure where to begin, or you want to begin with your nutrition. So we've decided that the best opportunities for improvement with your health, and particularly if you're on a weight loss journey, lie in your nutrition. So I'd love to know, what area are you going to tweak over the next week to see some results? Remember, results will be slow, but think about how you're feeling. It's not just in the scale. So let me know in the comments below, did I miss something? Please hear me say, I'm not saying exercise is not important. Please, 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 if there's one takeaway, please listen to that. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. Follow me for more tips if you're on any kind of a health journey. And I look forward to seeing y'all next week. Have a great weekend.